I have a problem. Then also, I'm doing this for two reasons. One, I just really feel like it. Two, I just realized I really played this game with lag. So it makes sense to do a Sun Generations thing over again.
Yes, indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, Saint of the Deep. Farron's Undead Legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yon the Giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be Cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
Alright, so. Yeah, I really should try this again. Hold on. I never played it really that much. Alright, so. Nah, I'm still going ninth. standard. One door. Wait. Store normalcy better. Yeah, that seems good. Alright, so yeah, the main reason I'm doing this because, like I said, I did this for Second Generation. I probably should do this a couple of games, like Armored Core 6. So, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of funny how people say Dark Souls is like the most difficult among the games. It's like, it's more challenging than difficult. Because when I say this, I mean like, I explain this. 3D Ninja Gaiden is kind of easier than regular 2D Ninja Gaiden. And also, funny enough, less evil. That's not even a joke. That's how evil. That's how evil OG Ninja Gaiden 1 is. Anyway, so yeah, I actually really like this game too. It's actually one of my favorites. Not because the other games are bad. I actually just really like this one. To put it simply, the main reason I like this game is because it doesn't have to be the main system like the other games. That I mean, you do not have. Thankfully, it brought the best of two, and the only bad thing today, it kept the endurance / vitality split still. It's just stupidly dumb still. It does have a poise thing. Like in the ring, it just like. Yes, I played this game once. Also, that's the fun of upgrade material. Right now, that's one actually about main Souls things, upgrade material. That's weird. Anyway, not to say, what I mean by the main system. One had this weird thing. It's like, you lose health, a lot of health. You don't use him. She's basically hollowing. that's not bad really. You just really have to get the ring behind that thing. So yeah, it's not really that big deal. I really do not like the humanity system in Dark Souls 1. Right there, you gotta get a lot of humanity, and then to say it's a Lord, you need to grind for a bunch of humanity. I mean, at least it's easier. You just gotta kill like 20 reps. That's it. Also, this game's kinda easiest. Oh, there's so I mean, so Elden Ring is kinda easy. You just gotta do a bunch of shit to make that game easier. I wasn't prepared for that. So, yeah, and also the soul-centered things like, hey, you get a buff say health and you can summon souls. Like, it's really funny. You know what I'm saying? Oh, really? Also, they really nerf Prime ranks, so you really can't do nothing besides physical stuff. This is a dual build. Alright. I'm working on the Fireland Shrine. Alright.
Welcome idol to this end. Very well then, hey.
Let these souls withdraw from their vessels, manifestations of despair.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the
Also, dang.
Ash prid them to very well then taken. Farewell, Ashen One. May the
Alright, so if you know the drill, you know that I go for a physical Magic Knight build most of the time. I really did Paladin from Kickstream one time. I'll be honest, that's the only time I've ever doing Holy. No.
Well, I have you don't let me have.
should let me get the rings real quick so that we can just level up fast enough. So what ending I'm going this time? I might try to get the other endings. By that I mean, yeah, hopefully I can get it. I don't like doing these playthroughs. A lot of people say dogs are bad. Just use a shield. Just use a shield. It's not really that big of a deal. Alright, let's see if I can do it. Why do they have cleric stuff? They don't even do healing. That I know of. Keyword being that I know of. Oh yeah, go for the roof stuff, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna try something. Thank goodness for pixels. And got it first try.
Very well, then hey. Farewell, Ashen One. May the
Alright, so now I've got a new playstyle that I thought you just thought of. Just upgrade to 10 before you just use the rest of them. Also, you can totally tell that's a giant. Dark Souls 2. That's also not the only thing that Dark Souls 2 had references. Dang it. I got it. Wait. Have I gotten here before? Wait, have I done this before? Alright. I don't think I ever been here before, yeah. Yes! Alright, luckily enough, this one's safe. Dang, 62%. Alright, nap time to get to play the rest of the game now. Bro, shit, bro.
Just one. Pretty be careful. Like that.
Alright, so, like I said, I'll just play the game like I usually do. Also, it's kind of funny, Ray. I didn't, until lore-wise, and realized, yeah, the high wild Lathrix, turned out it's not natural. It just grew up from the ground. That's not even a joke. Just like that, out of the ground. And spoiler alerts. Alright, I probably should say this though. I really should finish Bloodborne. But again. The heck? Why is there a purple one already? Alright. Got it. Thank goodness I killed that. Wow, that was gonna go awful. And might as well do this option first. I just realized other side door now open on the side other side. I think either A originally was there or B they brought that over to the other games because I played 8. Just finished 8 was actually like 2 days ago. I still like how this is just to let you know, hey, also, I kind of like, I'm going to say this, I played 4 a little bit, Resident Evil 4 remake a little bit afterwards. Man, I'm really glad that 8 decided to let you know, hey, there's an enemy here, by making noises. Those things are looking, Granados are quiet. There's always like multiple of them sneaking up behind you too. Also, kind of don't like how many, it's like really annoying. Alright. Kill like there it is. This is a oh, thank goodness. Oh my goodness. You know, it's kind of crazy. I just realized this. I get 2 in a row. Also, that actually used to be a person who just got, well, I guess. Yeah, it does this thing. Yeah, it does this thing. That. I see, I still got it. Oh, I forgot. This thing has super armor. Dang it, it didn't drop it. Yes. Oh yeah, you can get on over here. I can't. all you do with Dark Souls 1 is just grind right there. Also, I probably should play more Lego Zero. I flank up that. Yeah, I get back to one of these days. More fun. And I finished one. The one remake. I'm not playing 2, 3. Look, there's games I'm not playing at all. I'm never touching 2, 3, 8 in 8. Probably play 11 one of these days in the far future. Ah, dang it, I just got reminded of Laughter Castle again. Ah! That place sucks. You know, it's kind of funny in a certain way that Majora's Mask is basically that Wizard of Oz sequel thing. If you know what I'm talking about, like the one where Dorothy's in the mental hospital and gets shocked, and there's a chick with a headless thing. And it's just... Ah, come on, really? I hate it before that. No, take it on. Oh, first stuff. Yeah, that was a mistake. Play this game like way too kind of weird. The only reason I know that about the evil Wizard of Oz thing, sequel, because that's Screw Tech. And I wasn't there when I was actually kind of sort of there a little bit before it became just death battle. When you just death battle. I saw full screen sucks for just making them just fall. Just making out on the subsidiary. Oh well, Rooster Teeth makes a lot more money, so we should probably do that. How's Roger? I mean, alright. I just got a not mix up. Let's do this. I hate the spare ones the most because. Oh wait, how in the world did that backstab? That's not a lot of backstabs, really. And another reason why I don't like it's like one of the two reasons I don't like lock classes. At least it's not as bad as Tomb of the Giants, though, because that area sucks. Stubborn. That really was that one. Not trust him. The X guys on the pole lane. I want to say lane spear guys. I know it's called something else. I just forgot what it was called. Also, I like how how they use the gray in this game. By that I mean the world's actually legit dying and it shows. Also, it's kind of funny how people say Dark Souls is the worst now. Now, Resident Evil 4 remake exists, and I would like to say that it's like the worst version of. Oh fuck yeah, I forgot the explosive barrels. Oh yeah, this is the one that kept the UI thing. But I mean, you can't. I don't know if you got this. Yeah, Elden Ring is kind of more common to like late game, but you show up. That mean you're flashing, you suddenly get you might kill an enemy. You're flashing, just suddenly get one back. That's a real common thing in an early game, Elden Ring, though. So, oh yeah, that's how you get. Out. I got that one. Also, just use a guide to find the rest of these, cause I find most of them suck. Also, you know these guys look like they're rare. The same Marvel set, yeah, now they are war against each other. That's why there's a bunch of dead ones right here. Do not fight them now. It's a bad idea. At least I got one of them, but like, dang, they did not stand a chance. Alright, time to do a first one. This area is difficult. By that I mean, do not try to fight. Besides these, there's a bunch of oh yeah, these it says you know. Anyway, so if you ever seen Super Brother Bun's video, you understand that like he recommends this night class as well. Snark, it actually gets a good amount of health. Yeah, really, it just does a good amount of attack too. Clearly shown right there. So I'm glad that it's kind of crazy that Dark Souls 1 has a more short. I'm kind of sad that Dark Souls 1 has a more shortcut because it has the most interconnected world. Oh yeah, I forgot this one. I have to modules up here. Also, I really gotta learn how to parry in this game because it's actually comparing Dark Souls 1 and really, I never learned straight up at all. Hold on. Also, I kind of like the Minecraft thing it does in this game. By that, I mean, hey, the air will still suck in you. Also, I'm covered in blood. I actually like that too. Detailed to blood. Also, fun fact, this game nerf mages slash primaries down across. Funny enough, and then it is like they're really nerf primaries.
Welcome.
By that I mean you cannot By that I mean you can't if you physical you had to put faith and intelligence, which is kind of cringe. They're trying to use both of those edges. Yeah, I think specifically because boy oh boy, that takes a long time to level up. That really makes that game hard to go back to. That love.
It wasn't.
Because man, it takes a long time to.
Pretty be careful.
It takes a while to get there. Oh wait, slow too.
Welcome. Very well, then take. Farewell, Ashen Maid.
Oh wait, wrong one. Wait, no, I got this. Regret. Anyway, so shoot, I don't know much to say. Just if this is your first Soul game, I do not recommend this to be your first Souls games a little bit. Some people say Dark Souls 1 because that's and Demon Souls. Doing it in chronological order is besides Dark Souls 2, really. Come on! I really like the armor set. And what's the armor set? That's a track commonly used in this game because that's this one. I was just stabbing the wall. That isn't until. Wait, no, that's the previous game. The ghost thing.
Ah, no, you may not, but not, please, I'll be with you. Very well, I do you.
Alright, so. What? Scrap this basically. I will try my. I gotta look up a guy because I really did not do most of the quest lines. Quest lines I probably should have done. Like to get into second Firekeeper. Check. Manus's granddaughters or daughter, really? I don't know which one. And then finally helping Seek Word, because I've never done that. I probably, since I'm recording, might as well do it. You know what I'm saying? 50 minutes in. Also, I'm glad they got rid of durability in the Elden Ring, because that, man, that would have been awful. Also, I'm just gonna straight up say it. I think durability is stupid in Resident Evil. I know it's like, let's play survival mode. Yeah, I like that, but at least that's like the dumbest thing. I'm glad. I'm like, hey, don't just not have that. No, I'm gonna say it's one of the worst things about for. One of the things I don't not like about Fortnite. It's just like, oh shit. You need to stack multiple kitchen knives on top of each other. And that also, you got a second right, most of your durability to stab to prevent the lost blockers from being a problem. This is light work fire. This is one a few times. You really don't see it that much. Oh, sorry, it's really. Also, I really hope Sunburn Albino really redo that list, because what you mean Osiris was the hardest boss for you? Because, like, what? You just stand next to it and just hit it, like, multiple times. That's what I usually do. And just roll and get away and just run away. Well, I just played a lot of Monster, that's probably why. But that, I mean, I know when to run and know where to just run away to heal. That's it, really. And positioning. Like one of the main things you should really learn from. There's like a second elevator, or I'm tripping. Also, somehow y'all make me asking if you're doing the Souls series and the Dark, dude, you ain't doing Dark Souls 1 until you like get 1,000 subscribers. You can do the Sekiro. Here's the thing. How go now to play Fallen Lord? But that well, you may be asking, because that way I can prep, be ready for, straight up to be ready for Sekiro, because I'm really bad at that game. That's really actually a legit hard game. Yeah, so Ninja Gaiden 1 on NES. But Ninja Gaiden 1 on NES is pain. But I mean, the last two levels are really bad. That perfectly describes me. Oh, it's kind of ironic that both. ironic that even though Ninja Gaiden does actually ROM hack for Ninja Gaiden, I want to actually improve it. It's still dang near. Level 6 is still evil. That level still sucks, no matter what you do. I understand why the nerd probably couldn't finish that game. Because that level 6, doing that level over again would be mentally taxing. And also, Josh Coach was right putting that thing on the most unfair bosses of all time. The second phase is off. 3 phases. You don't have to start phase over again. That's good. Problem is, though, second phase still awful. Also, why? Did they remove your ninjutsu? I'm not even joking, I'm just legit asking. Well, no Nimpo. As soon as you guys start the second phase. I like it. Why? But like, why though? I thought that was a good idea. Nah, it's kind of ironic that even though Kingsfield inspired this also a series, it's kind of fitting that even though that Kingsfield inspired the whole series, that you can while circle strafing, you can still do a lot. You're still really good at this game, but just circle strafing. We figure you're really good to do that for Monster Hunter as well. Also, I really like that blue cape. I really want to do that blue cape too. Sadly though, I cannot get it.
And you they to the head for this it if you then and go but the
Alright, now we just dancers up here. Everything else is that way, but you can't do it till you kill a dancer. I mean, you can actually kill her and just do the dancer fight, actually. Which is actually still one of my favorite things you can do. Hey, you can go to the, basically the last stage, yeah. That is the legit the last level of the entire game before you do the final boss, yeah. Not even in penultimate, that's like the legit the last level. Hey, you can go from the second area to the finally last level of the game. It's kind of trippy, huh? Alright, ironically enough, the bosses really don't start becoming kind of difficult to it's like, not like, even though Gord is actually a legit good boss, he's really easy to fight though. And that's a great thing too. That's also kind of the funniest thing ever that this or I think this is the first game they introduced a process. What? I got fucked out. What hit me though? It's like, what happened?
Welcome, husband. Very well. Then take. Farewell, Ashen One. May the
Not gonna lie, there's one thing I love about Dark Souls 3. That it's the most balanced of all the Souls games. But I mean, it does not take forever to get a level up, nor is it too easy. Just in the right balance. And also, you can do a lot of weapons, but it doesn't take. It's actually balanced on the amount of weapons you upgrade it, unlike Dark Souls 1 and 2, which is like 2 is like you can just use like stones or whatever you want to like up to a certain point. 2, Dark Souls 2, I love that game, and a lot of people say, oh, it's just too easy to go level ups. I'd rather have that problem than having to grind forever to get a certain level ups. That's why it's kind of funny. It was until like Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, and it really was Elden Ring that was linchpins of doing that Apple Room Farm garbage. That made me not like grinding in gaming no more. Because I really didn't mind in RPGs, turn-based RPGs, or really that much. But grinding the Souls game sucks. This is like certain boss. It's Dark Souls 2. Thank goodness, the main one this because like Total Crimes is not that much in Dark Souls 2. That's where it's really easy to level up. Because really don't take that long. And 2, you can just do New Game Plus and unlock multiple bosses. For instance, just doing it on ironically enough, only 2 of the Lords of Cinder. Never ever doing it on the Lost Cinder though, because I'm just gonna say, not even the primary since she summons in the second phase. Nah, it's the fact that everything to get before that it's awful. Shoot, I forgot. The one that's Fuse to go in, that one is easy, really easy to grind. It's really just besides the explosions, it really wasn't that hard. And the one that's bonded to Nito. Oh my goodness, I forgot the boss's name. You get that key later, but for
Ashen One.
That is what. Pretty, I don't.
fair enough, you. Alright, so I'm just gonna completely say this before I get off, before I just end this video. I legitimately gonna say this now. World build you do is fine, but just do not do what I do, or just throw it away the souls. Do not follow me in my build, because my build is just kind of a thing for me. It could be a thing for you, but depends on how you play this game. The way I describe it is when you do a set of build, just go through it, but however, do not do a mixed build when you start out this game. If you do a strength build, just commit to the strength and / vigor / endurance / vitality build. Do not do a mixed build as your first ever playthrough of a Souls game, because it's actually going to make it harder. Because if you play the experience this game, hey, y'all know what boss is going to do, I know what the enemy's going to do a little bit, and so you can do a mixed build to have more certain fun. Do not do what I'm doing right now. Just do a Magic Knight build out the gate, because I played this game. I played a bunch. I played Dark Souls 2. Played this game. It's just my third time playing this game, and I played a lot of Elden Ring since like the year it came out. Not the day it came out. I got my birthday from my dad. Awesome. kidding me. Alright, like being said, do not commit to what I'm doing right here because yeah. Just look at Super Butter Buns, just do the build you want to do. However, do not start this as your first Soul game. For 2 reasons. One, because you understand the story, you have Valdivia and Wibby, I don't say his name right, who does a lot of videos on this. The first Soul game should really be A, Elden Ring, or B, Dark Souls 1. And maybe some people, veterans might be saying, why you say Dark Souls 1? Seriously, but besides Demon Souls, really, because we're in Tennessee and Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1 is, besides Dark Souls 2, is really the easiest game in the series. And the least trollish of the series, because Dark Souls 2 has a lot of traps, but I actually really like that thing about Dark Souls 2. So has less traps and Doom 2. I get back to that, but I really, after Power Edge kills a 2-hour stream, kills you recording of a game, you really don't feel like getting back to said game after that happens. You know what I'm saying? And back to what I'm saying, like I said, either A, Elden Ring, or B, Dark Souls 1. Do not let Sekiro be your first Soul game, because you will be lost, confused, and befuddled. Like, what? That game is actually difficult. But I mean, you have to have certain skill, really good skills to be good at that game. And 2, do not let this game, because you don't understand what's going on, unless it's got Valdivia or QB. But this game is considered either this or 2 or Elden Ring is considered to be the easiest. However, Dark Souls 3 is only considered to be easy by certain people because they actually play. But can I explain this? Like people describe Wilds as easy, it's because this is not their first game. And then also I ain't played Classic. Also, ever since World described Rise and World easy, it's because A, not playing G rank / Master rank. And B, that's not their first game of the series. It was either World or Rise itself, like me, Rise for me. This is that example of this game. Dark Souls 3 is easy to get to a lot of people because this is not their first Souls game. It was either Dark Souls 1, really just Dark Souls 1, or Elden Ring. However, going from the Elden Ring to this is kind of a big jump, but going from really, the only weird thing about Dark Souls 1 and 2 is just healing, drinking essence, and that's it. And the menu system, which is kind of stupid and cursed. Dark Souls 1 is awful. Yeah, I'm just going to end the recording here. Please like, comment, subscribe, enjoy. Like I said in this one before my rambling, thousands to do Dark Souls 1. Subscribers to do Dark Souls 1. Thank y'all for watching. See y'all next time, ladies and gentlemen.